Good morning, students. Today we are going to cover a topic from lesson Heredity and Variation. Today's topic is Mendel's first law. Mendel's first law is also known as law of equal segregation. So let us first state this law. According to this law, during gamete formation, the two alleles of a single gene segregate from each other. So we'll understand the difficult terms present in this law. So first term is alleles. Alleles are nothing but two different types or forms of a single gene. For example, if a character is present such as height, it will be having two different types, that is tallness and shortness. Tallness is controlled by one gene and shortness is controlled by another gene. So now these two will become the alleles of a single gene. Segregation is nothing but separation. Okay. So now you have understood the law. Let us start the monohybrid problem. Mendel's first law is the principle behind monohybrid problem. So first you have to take true breeding plants. True breeding plants are nothing but they will produce same character for several generations. These are obtained by doing self-fertilization. So here I have taken the seed color as the character. There will be two types, that is yellow colored seeds and green colored seeds. Yellow colored seeds are dominant and green colored seeds are recessive. So dominant will be represented by capital Y and recessive will be represented by small letter y. Let us write the genotype as capital Y and capital Y for yellow seeded plant, small y and small y for green seeded plant. Next we have to write the gametes. So gametes should be written in the circle. So we can differentiate easily the genotype and the gametes. Now the gametes will undergo fusion, that is male and the female will undergo fertilization or the fusion that will result in the F1 generation. F1 generation genotype is capital Y and small y. So their character is all of them will be yellow seeded plants. We call them as hybrid or heterozygous plants because the yellow is dominant, so it will suppress the green color gene or the green color producing gene. Whenever dominant and recessive they are together, always dominant gene will express and recessive gene will be not able to express. Next you have to self-fertilize these hybrid. That is, from this hybrid plant, one you have to select as male plant, another one female plant you have to select, and you have to do self-fertilization, that is F1 into F1. So for this you have to put the Punnett square or the checkerboard, you have to use the scale and the pencil, then you have to neatly put the Punnett square. Okay, and at the corner you have to write the male gamete symbol, female gamete symbol. On the horizontal top line you have to write the male gamete, that is capital Y and small y. Next below vertical line you have to write female gamete, that is capital Y small y. Then you have to multiply it. So you know the multiplication. So after multiplying, inside the box you have to write the character of this every single genotype or genetic makeup. So first one will be yellow, second and third will be also yellow, last one green. First one, why it is yellow? Because it is both are dominant gene, so they will produce yellow seeded plant. They are homozygous yellow seeded plants. Second one, why it will be yellow? Because dominant Y will be suppressing the small y. So that's why they are heterozygous or hybrid yellow plants. The last one will be green plant. So recessive gene is able to express during only homozygous condition. Understood? Not in the heterozygous condition. Whenever there is a small y, it is able to express green color. Okay. Next we have to write the genetic ratio, that is phenotypic ratio and the genotypic ratio. Phenotypic ratio is based on the external appearance of the plant. Genotypic ratio is based on the genetic makeup. Phenotypic ratio is always 3:1, that is 3 tall plants and 1 green plant, and genotypic ratio is always 1:2:1. So genotypic ratio based on the genetic makeup. I think now you have understood the topic. Thank you.